And now we're back here. So, yeah, don't skip the credits if you want to see that cutscene. I think also if you do that, you actually, end up at the start of Grunty's lair and do have to make your way back up. I could be wrong, but that's what happened in SGB's run, so...
Oh. I like how we have wolf guys here, but regardless. Mini game time, yay!
Oh! I forgot about this. I don't know why I did this now, but...
I like the text. What editing system did you use?
This was Adobe.
It's probably pretty pricey or something.
This is actually a cracked version. It doesn't work for me anymore. I want to try and figure it out because the program I use now is like Movie Studio 11 or some crap, and it's complete garbage to work with. So I would like to try and figure out how to get Adobe again if I can.
Oh.
But yeah, this is a random little minigame. You can find by just looking at Bowles' picture. Each one, I think, unlocks a special code to put in the sandcastle, and it's basically your typical cheats with like big head mode, small head mode, washing machine. The washing machine, I think, is the last one you get, and it's just a bunch of random cheats that it's just kind of funny. Like, you don't need to do this, but they do bring this minigame back in TUI, and it's how you unlock the worlds in that game. But in this game, it's just kind of a silly side thing. There's not much to say about it, really. If you like your puzzles, then here you go.
Is like the timer gets more strict or like what?
I don't know about the timer. It probably does. I do know that later on you're gonna have to be moving the pieces around so it gets into the right position or orientation rather.
You'll never know.
I hope I didn't actually show all of these off because this is this takes like a while. Like 7?
I have an idea.
We're gonna be here for at least at least 2 minutes.
Okay, well, that's not too bad then. We can, things.
Actually, I got something. You guys actually ever, like, what's the last thing you guys ever done, like, a traditional puzzle, like, IRL?
I don't remember. I do know my... Huh?
It's been years.
Yeah, I do know my dad does them. And does them quite a lot, just to calm his mind or whatever. It's like, there's like... There's like these, puzzle pieces, where it's like different parts of the world. So you have like a France puzzle piece and whatnot, and just it's like a massive puzzle you put together. I don't know if you guys have stuff like that.
Oh, now they're rotated.
Yep.
One thing that I used to do, one thing that I did at one point was out of curiosity, like I found like extreme connect the dot puzzle at Walmart. No, not puzzle. An extreme connect the dots book at Walmart. So I figured, why not? I'll buy it. And it's actually really calming, but since there's like at least 1,000 dots per puzzle, it obviously takes a while to do. So and considering how intricate it is, you also need to make sure you have a magnifying glass and a ruler. So Yeah,
Oh
we got
man.
plenty of- So that's definitely something to do if you have free time.
God.
That reminds me of a April Fool's video on Steven's channel, where he and Mal put together a 1,000-piece puzzle in real time.
Oh wow.
Labeling it as a Let's Play.
Nice.
That's amazing.
And Steven slowly descends into madness.
Hmm.
And Mal's also probably going mad as well. You're probably gonna fail this, aren't you?
Probably. I'm surprised that the person playing the gameplay isn't dead, because I see how many times they got hit in that video.
Down.
Yeah, it's like either they're just invincible. Go! No, stupid control. So you have to like get it in. You have to get it in position properly.
So close.
Try again.
Oh no! I forgot about that.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't care. It's a fun little distraction.
800 to get up there, or 810 to get up here.
Yeah, this I feel this gets a little bit too strict, because I think you're only allowed 8 extra jiggies. Like, you're gonna need like the majority of them in the game, and I feel like they should have been a bit more lenient for casual players. Like,
There. Oh.
yeah, you can only have like 6 extra ones. That's like insane.
And you still need 4 more or so.
You need 4 more for double health. And then you just have 2 stray jiggies that are just there for bonus completion, really.
890.
Huh?
That door with the red feathers.
They're like, I don't know, but they're near to 900.
And this is double health.
Yep. This is very, like, if you don't get this before the Grunty fight, it's...
This is really hard.
Yeah.
Have you done before?
Probably.
Self-imposed challenge at this point.
Yeah. Oh, better question would be, can you do it with a minimal amount of health?
Oh, like, well, 80% runs.
Yeah. It'd be like doing a level 1 run.
Good luck with that with Kingdom Hearts 1, by the way.
I don't know if I'm actually gonna do that.
I guess when you're really bored, just need something.
Yeah. At the very least, it means you can skip a lot of stuff.
Also, you know, give me earlier on. Don't be serious. Really hot. Dude, I'll have you nice and hot. Because of that, I won. You'll wash the lot.
Spleesh.
It really does sound quite absurd. Adventures of a bear bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like it would sell very well.
Yeah. And suddenly, that happens. Yay!
Song.
Yeah, this is great. The fact that they didn't. Yeah, I don't understand the mindset of that. I still love Sylph's reasoning where, like, everyone just thought that someone was gonna remix this theme, so by proxy, no one did.
So nobody did remix it.
Yeah, because that would have been funny if that was the reason, but God, they really should have remixed this.
We shot was down at it.
The only a bit of Grunty's lair is in the Gobi's Valley remix.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that because her hitbox is really big. In the face. Yeah, this is a really good final boss. Like, it teaches pretty much everything you've learned up to this point, and it's actually fairly challenging as well. Like, she throws in fireballs and different like spells, like really frantically. Yeah, she does trick shots, so you actually have to be careful where you're moving. It's just like the broomstick's face.
Yeah.
And thankfully you get a honeycomb piece after every phase.
This is actually impossible to dodge without the thing. What the?
Yep. Okay. There's something hilarious. You're supposed to use golden feathers for that attack, but for some reason, after you do the ground pound attack, the animation where Banjo's kind of like in the air or whatever, he's invulnerable. I don't know why.
Wait a minute. I like how he said. I like how he said, you got hit before you got hit the second time.
God. This can be pretty dangerous, this part, because she doesn't let up with the fireballs, and you're on the edge, so.
I guess wait, you hit her 3 times there? How?
Yeah, you can do that. Nope.
I guess it looks like she lets up a little bit once
Yeah, she does like a combo basically, and stops for like a second. I love doing that. That's so stupid. At least you're fine if you don't have gold feathers. This can be a little bit tricky. Like, aiming this can be kind of a... Yeah, this can be a bit of a pain. Like, best advice, unless you're feeling, like, ballsy, just wait for her to stop like that.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Because, like, you can... There is, like, a death plane here, so if you fall, like, you'll just be done. If you, like, fly way too low. Huh?
There's a wall out there too, right?
I think so. So make sure you don't fly too low.
To Comm!
Whoa.
Yep. I don't know how low it is before you die, but
Probably as soon as you hit the cloud.
I feel like it's gonna. I feel like it's earlier than that, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's.
It's either before hits his face.
Yeah.
Moving around a lot. I we should move the rest of the basket too.
Yeah. Oh wow! How did that miss me?
I wouldn't have killed you though, would it?
No, that wouldn't have killed.
You just got knocked.
Whoosh.
Please. Crashing on the ground is the usual death sign here.
Yeah. Like you. God. Yeah. You don't want to slam on the ground. Like.
And
Good.
slide into the slide across the ground with your knockback animation.
Yeah, you slide into the ground, and if you aren't lucky enough to like hit the yeah.
You can run out of red feathers too, can't you?
Huh?
You can run out of the red feathers too.
Yeah. There's like items around the arena, but it's not much. There we go. Now you can't hurt her, so. Can I just dodge for a little bit?
He is invincible.
Here comes the final smash.
Yeah, boy.
Who am I thinking about again?
Oh, you're talking. That's the Bio-Lizard fight.
Oh yeah. The red support system.
Yeah. I like this. You saved the Jinjos and now they actually come and help you.
Yeah.
Unless your run of the game Actually, no. You'd have.
80 jiggies, right?
Yeah. Where?
Technically, we miss every single one.
Well, let me think because.
That's 8, 9, 0.
Wait, hold on a second because, you end when you get the double health, you have 8 jiggies, and after that you have 2. So I'm not sure then.
Now she's just here for the rest of the fight.
Yeah. Now she just goes completely berserk.
Gonna damage her though.
You should probably move from your spot though, just saying.
Being on the edge.
Yeah. Also, this is this is great.
Yeah.
I love that I got that.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, she does not let up now. Like, there's like a second of just doing nothing, but like she just goes nuts. Like, this is probably where you'll lose the most health. But just as soon as you. And that's the game. That's the game.
Yay.
Oh my god.
Banjo has activated the smash bomb.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a shame you don't get the final hit, but still.
Yeah. Get down there.
Yeah. You have yeah, she has all this time to just dodge out of the way, but she just sits there and takes the punch.
Yeah. Like, again, move somewhere else that's not the edge.
You wanna try that again?
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Duh. So there's actually something interesting about that spell. I think the original plan was that Banjo was supposed to get hit by that and turn into a frog, and there was like some kind of second quest or something where Tooty had to like turn him back to normal or something. It was weird. It didn't. I don't think it got very far, but it's kind of interesting, I guess. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Use Rock Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's Charizard when you need him?
But you don't have the right backtrack with DHM. God damn it.
Damn it! The Charizard forgot it on the move from Smash 4 to Ultimate, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do miss that move.
Yeah.
That was like an amazing boss color.
Oh wow. Yeah, I was about to make
Yeah. God.
I like that. Well, I'm correct. He's literally just wandering around the island.
That's amazing. I
Go up here.
it's also really weird seeing like this like realistic humanoid girl with like all these all these animals.
Yeah.
I love how rare is not. It's just like just gives all the women just like these gigantic.
Yeah.
You look at that woman in Donkey Pepper.
Yeah, I was just thinking that they don't care. It's amazing. I think that place. It's either that place or like it was either that or Treasure Choco's first name, where it's like Hammerhead Beach or something. But yeah. I think, speaking of which, I think Treasure Choco actually had a different melody before Grant stuck with the one we know now.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it had a completely different one altogether.
I'm glad he changed it because the new one is a lot better.
Yeah.
Final thoughts then, I guess.
Well, first of all,
I,
everybody just wants their invisible treadmill.
Yeah, right.
I heard it immediately.
Yep.
I honestly don't really know what to. I honestly don't really know what to say since I haven't really played much of. Haven't really played Banjo Kazooie, so I don't really have much to add to it.
Well, what did you think of the what did you think of this playthrough? Like,
What do I think? Well, I still think like the game. I think the game itself is pretty interesting. It's
no.
I definitely like how it definitely has a more well renowned identity compared to Mario 64.
Yeah.
Or Mario 64, especially with all like all the character designs and the fact that like even like inanimate objects just have googly eyes, which is pretty much just like a trend Rare does. They just like to add googly eyes into everything. Yeah, like I definitely like the game for its. I definitely like how charming the game is with that.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
That's the worst enemy in the game right there.
You got anything else, or do you want?
No, I think I'm. I don't have anything else to add. I think I'm good.
Okay. So, yeah, I love this game. It's like one of my, like going back to old N64 days. Like, this was one of the games that I replayed a lot as a kid. And I just love a lot of the worlds. A few of them are a bit on the meh side, or like more on the average side to me, but the majority of these worlds I really do enjoy exploring. As Xavier was saying, there is a lot of charm with just Rare being Rare. And music's really good, like, this very upbeat and catchy and really memorable. Grunty's a great villain, and the fact that she mocks you throughout the game leaves you with a lot of just fun rhymes, and the fact that she's constantly taunting you makes you want to basically just finish the game and beat her. And I like how all the items have a specific purpose. Like, you get Jiggies to unlock levels, you get notes for the doors, yeah, Mumbo tokens for the transformations, etc. And it gives you a reason to go out and look for these things, other than just find them because collectibles. The worlds, unlike, say, Mario 64, where you have, like, what, 2 snow levels, you have a bunch of regular ground themes levels and stuff like that, whereas each world in this game is distinct in its style and design, which makes going through each of them a different experience besides the rest of them, because, you know, Treasure Trove Cove is completely different to Rusty Bucket Bay, and Rusty Bucket is completely different to Mad Monster Mansion, etc., etc. And I feel like this game is a comfortable length where this is a inherently pretty simple collectathon in the grand scheme of things, and I think it's just long enough to be satisfying. It doesn't overstay its welcome or drag out for too long, and it's a satisfying. I think it's a satisfying game overall. Like, when you finish the game, I feel like you'll be pretty satisfied with how this game is, and I don't think there are a few moments that make me scratch my head a little bit, like the engine room, or Clanker's Cavern, I guess, being kind of underwhelming, but I feel like there's not enough of those segments to drag the game down enough. So overall, I do really like this game. I think Tui's a lot better for reasons I'll get to in the future, but for what it's worth, this is definitely one of my top favorite N64 games. And that's basically all I need to say, so, yeah.
copy paste what Harry said.
Pictures show things you missed. Secrets that are for new game. Banjo Kazooie.
Oh man. Oops. God.
Yeah, big oof.
Oh man.
They could, they honestly, they could have just kept it as for next game Banjo Tooie, but they decided to just promote nuts and bolts thing like it's gonna be the next best game.
Yeah,
Nope.
these jokes don't even work anymore because because Kazooie. Oh my god.
Nuts and bolts makes Banjo Kazooie looks like joke. Oops.
Oops. Yeah, you can tell that these lines weren't built for that. Also, Snacker's gone for some reason. Yeah. But like, the joke of Kazooie being like, hey, I better be in the game too, doesn't even work because her name's in Nuts and Bolts, whereas Banjo-Tooie, that joke makes sense. Like, they didn't think this through. Also, they didn't think these scenes through because in the original version, the player actually reaches the egg, but in this, they fall down! And they the lines later on act as if they saw an egg, so it's just like, what the hell happened here? Yeah, yeah,
I know that this is meant to be for like stop and swap.
yeah.
Kazooie, no.
I like how it's blink every time.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
I was about to mention that.
I don't know if I showed the actual, like, actually get the items. Like, there's only like a minute left, so maybe not.
If I recall, I think like the stop and swap items aren't really there for anything. But...
No, not in this. Well, in this game, what happens is I think you have like a Banjo-Tooie save or something. I don't remember the requirements, but you do something and it unlocks all the stop and swap areas. And what they do is unlock random miscellaneous stuff in Tooie, like gamer picks, Banjo's forward smash, and a couple random stuff. And I think in Nuts and Bolts it just gives you random vehicle stuff. Yeah, it's something. It's probably not what they intended, but still.
I know, like, I will say, like, the stop and swap was certainly ambitious when it was initially conceived, because the way it was initially meant to work was that, like, you'd have to, the way it initially worked is that you'd have to take the Banjo-Kazooie cartridge out and then put the Banjo-Tooie cartridge in, because older Nintendo 64 models had a bit of, like, a cooldown time for 10 seconds, but most people probably had newer models at the time, at the time the stop and swap was initiated, which so you only had like 1 second to swap them out, and it didn't work.
Yeah, so they didn't work. I do.
You have to be like fast hands or something.
Yeah, it's like. I do wonder what the original intent. Yeah, I do wonder what the original intent was. What the eggs were originally supposed to unlock.
Yeah.
Like, cause I have a feeling that the cartridges in Tooie that you get the eggs and ice key in were probably not the intended, like, originally supposed to be the intended way to get them, and I feel like that was just they were probably added later on because they realized the original method just didn't work.
Well, we don't want to let this go to waste, so we're gonna do something.
Yeah, but like, cause
Actually,
yeah.
What happens to those items in Tooie on the Xbox version? Like those cartridges. What happens to them?
They're still there, but I don't really know what they do in that version because.
So did you grab them? Did you grab them during the live stream?
In live, yeah, I've grabbed them in all the playthroughs I've done with the Xbox version, but like, besides the ice, I think the ice key is the only one that you still need to get in Tui. But the eggs, I don't even know. I think they're just random extra eggs because when you finish Kazooie, you get all the eggs in Kazooie and go to Tui, Heggy will hatch all of those eggs because in the original game they're supposed to be like a third nest on the top on like a top area for Kazooie to hatch.
That's Kazooie hatch herself.
Yeah, but that's not there in the Xbox version, so there's just kind of awkwardly a split-up pad there, but you don't ever use it in the Xbox version.
What? There's just a random extra split up pad up there? Oh,
Yeah, the split-up, like, the stuff is...
oh, the split up pad is still in the egg.
No, well, the split-up pad is still there, and you still see the third nest up there, but, like, it's never used.
Something in it.
Yeah, I don't know why... Like, it's really weird. Like, we'll talk more about that during Tui, probably, but I haven't actually recorded the game yet, so I don't know when we're gonna do that, but for now,
Random part that's gonna be.
that's gonna probably be a long playthrough, but
There's gonna be at least 2 or 3 parts dedicated for.
probably, depending on how I edit it. But that said, that's Banjo-Kazooie, and we'll see you guys...
After so long.
I will see you guys for something, I guess, maybe. Okay, bye.
A game, we promise. Banjo Kazooie win.
Yeah, boy.